a little longer.
Now they're going to punt this.
Yeah, they are.
It's only 4th and 4 or so. Maybe you'd go for it, but 4th and 10.
Made by Upper St. Clair's David Ock, number 25.
Really, that was the second bad snap tonight. He handled the first one. I think it was the one that was a roughing the kicker. It was low. It probably caused the penalty on the first punt, and that ball was also low. Blocking broke down, and he really didn't have a choice. He had to just try and scramble and pick up as much as he could.
So Upper St. Clair will start off 1st and 10 at the Menlo Park 44-yard line. Stein to the far side, Daly to the near side. Campbell, the fullback, and Matt Ellis in at tailback for the first time tonight. First carry, and he's tripped up nicely by Aaron.
Right. Tommy made a nice run, but didn't hold on to the ball. Turns it over to Bethel Park. That's a first turnover by St. Clair tonight, and I don't think it's going to matter much.
1st and 10 Hawks at their own 37. Second interception by Mafrini passing receiver. Matt Ellis had the first.
Sean, I believe one of the adjustments that St. Clair made at halftime, unless it's just my imagination, is because Freedy was rolling out, here you see the replay, so much in the first half. See Phillips with the return down the sideline. Because he was rolling out so much in the first half, they pushed their ends outside wider, and they put a linebacker outside wide, so when he was rolling out, their defenders would be there, and again, that time they flushed him further out of the pocket. I think that's an adjustment they made at halftime, and they've had a lot of success with it in the second half.
Number 45, Andy Tackett's in the fullback for the Panthers as the pass is completed to Dan Kowalczyk on the near side. Blair down at the 15-yard line, but it's a first down pickup for Mac McCardle and the Panthers offense as Coach Render's starting to mix in some different backs and receivers. You see number 48, Jim Whitaker, checking in. Replacing Mike Schaefer.
McCarter, a little play action fake.
1st and 10 Hawks at the 16. Whitaker splits to the far side. With Kowalczyk in the slot. The pitch to Tackett's around the right end. Down to about the 11-yard line. Aaron Ratliff there to drive him out of bounds, along with Joe Freedy and Blair Dalbon.
So
Pat McDowell.
backup quarterback for Upper St. Clair. Who do we have?
I'm not sure who their second team. David Nicholas.
Zach Ramos?
You know, or it could be Nicholas, number 12. Keeping Mac in there for a while.
I think this will be his last series.
Split backs. That's Chris Tadaro, number 34 with his first carry, and he's down to about the 7-yard line, maybe the 6. About a yard and a half short of first down territory. You see Matt Woodford checked in to play center, number 55. Now he's going to play some guard. Greg Corson comes out. There's your new quarterback, Zach Ramos. Number 10, the 6'1", 175-pound sophomore, is into the football game. See Rick Prosco come out. So the center will be Woodford, and Ramos is the quarterback. Tadaro and Tackett's the backs. That's Tadaro. Looks like he's stacked up short of first down yardage.
Same play, just a straight dive off tackle. It'd be kind of discouraging for Zach Ramos being a sophomore, being a backup. The problem is the starting quarterback is also a sophomore.
Yeah.
I think if I was Zach, I'd work on my pass routes. Hey, still
Also,
change of position, maybe a little wide receiver in the future.
Zach's a big boy, 6'1", 175. Also plays a little linebacker. 4th and real short here for Upper St. Clair. Full house backfield. Looked like a tackle moved. No flag. stacked up, and they're going to push the pile, and I don't know.
He's got it.
We'll just have to wait and see. Looked like he got it.
Second effort. Didn't get it originally, but the second effort got it for him.
Dan Emmerich with the carry. Number 41, Matt McMahon, checks in for the Panthers.
And a pretty
David
impressive
Kern
showing
comes
by the first
Yeah.
string offensive team of Upper St. Clair tonight.
First and goal, Panthers at the 4. Ramos the quarterback, Emmerich the fullback, Takix the right half. The give is to Emmerich over the left side. Lots of white shirts around him. You get a good shot of it there as he stopped short of the goal line.
First team offense had 7 possessions, scored 6 times. They punted once. And really, that was the series before this when it was 3rd and 10, and they really just ran the ball and ran out the clock. So pretty impressive performance.
Number 88, Jay Junko, split to the near side. Full house backfield again behind Ramos. It's Takix. And he's close.
Boy, he is close.
Get a look at it there, Dan. And you got a much better look from the monitor than we do up here. No, he's not as close as I thought.
No, he's not meaning. I'll learn to use this monitor every now and then. It comes in handy.
Yeah.
He's still got about 2 yards.
Matt Myers in at the tight end spot, number 80. Full house backfield here. Ramos the quarterback. Takix gets another carry, and this time he's in standing up for the Upper St. Clair touchdown. That makes it a 48-19 game here with 4:17 to play here in the football game. It's 48-19.
I guess a Post-Gazette does know what they're talking about. That's why it's one of America's great newspapers.
Mason McBride on to attempt the extra point out of Tim Stein's hold. Yeah. Collins' legs got to be tired. Mason's kick is up, and it's perfect, too. No.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. I got to get my glasses fixed.
You see the distance on that baby, too. Oh, well.
Well, maybe his leg is good.
I got to get glasses. Well, that was Mason McBride. That was his first extra point.
You see the touchdown run.
(48-19). Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the story. 21-19 at the half. Upper St. Clair just was it 26-19? 28-19. St. Clair has scored all 20 points here in the second half and blown this one wide open. Mason McBride set to kick it off.
Really, if you're Bethel Park, a bad 4 minutes, the last 3 minutes of the first half, and then the opening minute of the second half when St. Clair tacked on 2 touchdowns, which put the game out of reach.
Competitive football game turned quickly into a rout, and that's the one thing that these teams here, Upper St. Clair, Coach Ranger's teams, when they smell blood, they go for it in a hurry. As Williams brings it back across the 25 to the 26-yard line on the return. There, the Hawks will take over with 4:10 to play in the game.
Even down by 9 points at halftime, Bethel had to feel pretty good about the position they were in. They put 19 points on the board in the first half. They were only down 9. I'm sure they were, pretty good frame of mind coming out to start the second half. But, we can't underestimate the effect the Hawkins 65-yard touchdown run on the first play of scrimmage.
Absolutely. Jason Scheidler split to the near side of the field. Frady gives it to his fullback on first down, and nothing there for him at all. Mangieri on the carry. Loses a yard on the play. It's going to set up 2nd 11 for the Hawks.
Becoming a complete football player.
The other tactics, number 45. 17 is Kowalczyk. He'll come split to the near side. No, he'll come to the bench. Full house backfield.
Very wide split.
That's a real wide split, yeah. Ramos, 1st and 10 from his own 30. Give us to Todaro. Second and 9, a long 9, about a half-yard gain for Todaro. Minute to play. Andy Tackett knocked out of bounds on the near side. 43, Colin Callahan, the junior linebacker. Play for Bethel.
Seconds. This should do it.
Number 48, Jim Whitaker, checks in at wide receiver for Upper St. Clair. 3rd and 4 for Zach Ramos. Sends Whitaker to the far side. Full house backfield. Emmerich on the carry, stacked up by the Bethel defense. Callahan, the first man there. And that's going to be the end of the football game. The Upper St. Clair Panthers winning section game number 51 in a row by a final score of 48-26 over the Bethel Park Hawks. And the Hawks stand just not ready to make that step.
No, they're not, Sean. A very impressive performance by St. Clair's offense. I don't think anyone questions their ability. They have an excellent running game, and McCardle's really turning into a super quarterback. But there still has to be some question marks about their defense. I mean, I think obviously they're good enough to win the conference, but looking further ahead, I'm not sure if this defense can take them too far into the playoffs or to the championship game. There's a lot of time left in this season, but Bethel exploited a lot of holes in their defensive line. Even though Williams, one of those touchdown runs was against the second team defense, he found a lot of holes tonight, and I'll bet he had over 100 and some yards against the first team defense. The defense of St. Clair still a little bit of a question mark with a lot of games left before the playoffs, but it's definitely something they're going to have to improve if they want to get to the WPIAL championship.
Yeah, you're right. The Panthers raising their record to 5-1 to 6-1 overall and 4-0 in section play. They are, of course, atop the Quad West Conference. Depending on what Baldwin doing tonight, they're either tied or alone atop the conference. And we'll find out whether that's Upper St. Clair's defense or how much the Bethel Park offense has improved when we be back here next Tuesday night with the Hawks against the Ringgold Rams that we had here last week. So we'll be able to get a pretty good idea on how much Bethel's offense has improved throughout this season as they take on the Ringgold Rams. Homecoming from Bethel Park next Tuesday, 7:30 right here on Adelphia Cable Channel 20. Don't forget High School Spotlight tomorrow night at 8:30. We'll run down how everybody did this week. And don't forget the games this weekend as well. Friday night, Upper St. Clair's at Uniontown, Steel Valley at Jeanette, Trinity at Mount Lebanon. And Saturday, Keystone Oaks at West Mifflin. And of course, as we said, also on Friday night, Thomas Jefferson, Peters Township. That's going to be a good AAA game there. And of course, the Hawks and Ringgold Rams at Bethel Park on Saturday afternoon.
Where's Red Bank Valley play? Do you have that one too?
I think they're playing Clarion Limestone this week.